Hi, I'm Steve Crafton, Technical Team Agronomist for Northern Illinois and Western Illinois. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about our mixed maker hybrids. They're new unique genetics coming out of our research program with AgReliant. 59C72, right here on my right side, is a 109-day product. It topped our pre-commercial research test 2 years in a row in maturity set 6. Very high yielding product. A few things with this one. We want to kind of keep the populations up on it a little bit. It's a 34 to 36,000 type of hybrid. You got kind of semi-determinate flex here with it. Flex is nice and girth, but it'll put it just near kind of tabletop. Just bam, 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 same consistent size right down the road. Number 2, health. It's very good on health. I don't see, maybe Scout to spray, but I don't see you having to spend $30 on a fungicide with this one. And number 2, good late season standability. All soil types. I really haven't seen any effect if you go to timber soils, that kind of thing. I think it'll do well with that carrying that good health, and just keep them and populations up a little bit more than what you usually would. But very good product, double pro, and it's a conventional, and we will have Duracade coming on it here in 2022 if I remember right. Another thing, for farmers that put nitrogen everything up front, it's a good hybrid for that, for those practices. Versus 59C66 here to my left, it's one that you want to feed late. It loves nitrogen, loves side dress, wide drop, that kind of thing, and it'll produce the bushels. It's got very good test weight. As you can see, that orange glare to it. It'll flex out length and girth when you got plenty of end shooting to it. It's got to be on the better organic matter soils, better practices, that kind of thing, and it will pay off for you. There's hardly anything in the database in that 1.9 to 1.10, 11 day maturity that'll beat this one. But again, you got to keep it on your better soil types, that kind of thing. It's a medium tall, but it'll stand out for you. No problem. Just feed it late. 33 to 35,000 probably on this one. It'll flex pretty decent, so you really don't have to push them high pots. The high pots on 72 is a different story, but this one you can just kind of, that average is a good sweet spot for it. And Smart Stacks, our corn breeders have finished the Smart Stacks version of it. It's bringing in a little bit more health and a couple more kernels around from what we've seen, so that's very exciting for those places where we need Smart Stacks hybrids. So kind of to sum it up a little bit, with our mixed makers, hybrids coming out of our research, they're unique genetics. We've got a mixed matters tool that helps you pinpoint product placement. You can do it on your own. It only takes 5-10 minutes and you got a field done, no problem. And once you get the hang of it, you can do it quicker than that. But you punch in your soil types, population, that kind of thing. It's got a weather tool in it. It helps you pinpoint these unique genetics to where you can gain that extra 4 to 6 bushel by good product placement. Sometimes we'll get the seed in the shed, maybe the higher man or somebody, or if you place, a hybrid that doesn't have good drought resistance on a sandy soil field, or you plant something down along the river bottom that's wet and the hybrid doesn't have wet feet, you can see double-digit yield disadvantages with that. So that mixed matters tool is something I encourage everybody to take a look at. It's user-friendly, no problem, doesn't take long, and you can put all your fields into that and print them out and have a nice book to where things go, what populations you're wanting, and it spits out the top 3 hybrids that we recommend for that field. So in conclusion, I say LG Seeds has a strong lineup. I've been with them 30 years. From September 10th was my 30th year anniversary, and we've always had one high-yielding product here and there, but we have a very rounded lineup of high-yielding genetics from early to late, and I'm not kidding you there. We're on the way up, and like all of you guys, at least try us and give us a chance, and I think you're going to be really happy and enjoy the ride.